out of your way to harass the user in question. Also, note that this channel is based off satirical humor. We tend to say a lot of crude things, so if you don't enjoy extremely rude humor, then we suggest you click away while you still can. Thank you.
Requests are closed. If you know that requests are closed, please do not send us in your requests so we have it for when we open them again. Please wait till we make an announcement saying requests are open. Thank you. Hello everybody, I'm Yuji.
And I'm Muffin.
And welcome back to another profile review.
Before we get into the video, we have a few things regarding the contest to talk about.
If you haven't seen that video about our banner contest, go watch that now.
Right now. We want everyone to be able to join.
Pause. Go watch. Come back. Continue the audio.
We've recently made a drill on D explaining about the contest and posted that on our Tumblr also. So if you want to know more about that, then check those out. All updates that we have of the contest regarding rules and such will be on those journals.
We've had several people asking us where to send their submissions. Please email, and that one person who said it didn't matter, I didn't know Muffin cared so much about where to send it. So, email, I guess. I apologize greatly, human. All submissions to us at constructivecriticism@gmail.com. All things like that can always be found in the description, so please check the description before you ask. Please. And make sure to include a way for us to credit you if you win, either by giving us your DeviantArt name, or your Tumblr name, or something along those lines.
Now, let's get into the video. Today's profile review is on MoMoMaiMai on DeviantArt. Sorry if we pronounced that wrong. But first, sprites!
These were made by Artist179 on DeviantArt. They've made 2 sets of sprites for us so far, but these ones are giraffes! We're going to be checking out her profile's main page and then going through her gallery a bit because Muffin decided we should start checking out the main page, which, okay, I guess.
See, my explanation for this is, for me, when I'm looking to see if I should follow a person, the first thing I see is their main page. And if it looks, too boring, or if the first picture I see on there is spelled wrong and isn't exactly the best, it doesn't make me want to follow them.
Unlike me, who really doesn't care.
So, your profile main page looks good. We don't expect it to be as fashionable as other pages because that requires a core account, and we understand that those cost money.
Or points. But points are hard to get. I've been trying to save up for almost a month now. It's not going so well.
So, that's not necessary. The only thing is that the first thing people see on your page is the latest picture you've done, and it's based for a meme you've made, and opposite is spelled wrong. Fixing that would be good for your meme and for the look of your page.
Moving on to her gallery, she has a few folders, but only 2 of them really have anything in them. There's a fan art folder, which we don't feel like we can critique anything in it because the only picture is a picture of me, which is adorable, by the way. Thank you.
We just don't want to sound biased if we critique that picture.
And we don't want to sound like dicks, and we don't want to, no offense to him, but we don't want to accidentally have a Solar Sands incident where he put that fan art picture in the art styles I hate. We don't want anything like that to happen. So that's no.
And your request folder also has nothing in it. I was just trying to fill those folders up because you have several pictures just in your gallery, not in a folder, that seemed like they could fit into some of these.
The first picture we're going to review is her Welcome to My DA pic, which is actually a GIF. Oh, and before we continue on to this picture, I know there is an option where you can just show off one picture from your gallery in that gallery section. It would be good for you to make this the main picture that everybody sees when they go to your gallery, because it's your welcome picture.
And then have everything else in their own little folders in your gallery. So this is cute, and it's good that you're practicing your skills. Making a GIF is a really hard thing to do, so I'll give you props for that. There are, however, a few things I want to talk about with this picture. We've said it before in previous videos, and I'll say it again. When it comes to head, the circle tool is not your friend. It really makes for an odd-looking head, and most times it also makes the head turn out too large for the body, even with a chibi character, which is what has happened with this picture. Her eyes are also a bit odd, with the pupils being white instead of black, and the eyes are also too large for a head. Her shoulders are a bit lopsided, and even for a chibi, it would be nice if you tried to draw out her hands a bit. I'll leave a link in the description to Cece's DeviantArt, and in our favorites you can find a folder that's filled with tutorials on drawing different body parts of all sorts of drawing styles. It would be good for you to take a look through some of those. The next picture we'll look at is her Ember fan art picture.
First thing I want to point out is the white background. Now, normally this wouldn't be a huge problem, but because you made this character's skin and hair so light, it's really hard to see her legs. So I would suggest making the background a darker color or making the outline for her skin darker so it's easier to see her legs. Now that I have that out of the way, let's move on. Second thing I would like to mention is the character's head is very big. I would suggest making it a tad bit smaller. Next thing I would like to talk about is her legs. I really can't tell what you were trying to do with her legs. One of her legs looks a bit too long, and you made the bend a bit too far down on the leg. It makes it look like her shin is bending and not her knee. I don't know what advice I could give to fix that, so if any of you have any advice concerning the legs on this picture, please either leave them down in the comments below or go to the actual picture and leave your advice for this person there. One last thing before we move on, I would like to see you add more shading in your pictures.
And the last picture we're reviewing today is her Momo and Aikido picture. I don't know if this is supposed to be, a picture of what you look like or not. But this is a really adorable 8-bit chibi kind of look. I like how you actually added shine to the hair, so it gives it a bit more dimension than any of your other pictures had. But because the background is also, white in this one, the legs are having the same problem that they did with the pictures up above, where the legs are just a tad bit too light, and it's hard to see them and her shorts compared to the white background. So I would suggest changing the background color, or again, making the outline to your character a bit darker. And also, you seem to really like doing chibi pictures, which isn't bad, but it's the only thing we're able to find in your gallery, and it would be good for you to try to branch out and do some more styles.
Yeah, practicing with your anatomy and looking at, anatomy pictures will definitely help you with the chibi style, because it's the artist rule. You learn real anatomy before you try to develop a style, which is my problem. I don't know real anatomy. I can't do the animes. Anyways, I guess we're moving on to final thoughts.
So again, like we said, it would be good for you to fill up those folders, because while it's nice that you have all those different folders, a lot of them are empty or only have 1 or 2 pictures in them, and that doesn't really look good for any deviant artist, especially since you have a bunch of pictures just not in any folder that could fit in those folders.
That, and you don't have a lot of pictures in your gallery in general, which is fine if you don't have time to update your DeviantArt because you have school or, personal life. I know my gallery may be full of pictures, but I don't have a lot of time to constantly be updating my DeviantArt gallery. But whenever you have the time, maybe just throwing a quick doodle out there would be nice, because it'll help you improve and it'll help fill up your gallery more.
Yeah, anything you can draw to just give you more experience is good, but it would also be good to, as we said earlier, branch out and do something besides this chibi look.
But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Yuji.
And I'm Muffin.
And we are very tired constructive criticism.
We'll see you in the next video, guys.